Archangel Michael speaks to you now with urgency that cannot be delayed. The air around you is charged with divine energy, and I urge you to listen carefully, because the words you are about to hear are meant only for you. This is not a general message. This is a direct communication from heaven, from God Himself, channeled through Michael, strongest protector, His fiercest guardian. The weight of what is coming cannot be overstated, and your heart must be prepared to receive it fully. The moment has arrived. The time for waiting is over. There is a situation unfolding in your life that is far more serious than you realize, and it will touch every part of your reality if you do not pay attention now. A heartbreaking revelation is imminent, one that will shake your foundations, one that will demand courage unlike anything you have faced before. The one who hurt you, the one whose betrayal cut deeply into your soul, is about to be revealed. You have prayed, you have cried, you have pleaded with God to bring clarity, to bring justice, to bring the truth to light. And now, finally, your prayers are being answered. Archangel Michael is here, crying loudly with sorrow and with the urgency of divine command, insisting that you open your heart and your eyes to what is about to be shown. This is no ordinary revelation. It will shock you, it will challenge your beliefs, it will force you to confront realities you have tried to avoid. But know this, God is with you, always. You are safe under His protection, and His angels surround you even now, shielding you from harm, guiding you through this storm. The one who betrayed you smiled in your face, and perhaps you even trusted them more than you should have. They hid their intentions, their words coated in honey, their actions seemingly innocent, their promises flowing like water, but behind that smile, behind that facade, there was deceit. And God has now chosen this exact moment to expose the truth. The name of the person who caused your pain is about to be revealed, and it is crucial that you open it immediately, without delay, without hesitation. Do not let fear stop you, do not let doubt cloud your judgment, do not turn away from the divine revelation because the truth may be uncomfortable or shocking. This is for your freedom, this is for your clarity, this is for your healing. Archangel Michael says, pay close attention, for the one who hurt you is closer than you think. They have walked in and out of your life with subtlety, hiding behind smiles, hiding behind lies, hiding behind appearances of love or friendship, but their heart harbored malice. The news that is coming will reveal not only their identity but also the depth of their deception. God sees every action, every hidden motive, every secret plan, and nothing escapes His eyes. Your pain, your tears, your sleepless nights, all of this has been witnessed by the Almighty, and now justice is being prepared. The one who caused harm cannot hide any longer. Their time of exposure has arrived. This revelation is not just a simple unveiling, it is a divine orchestration. Michael has been preparing you for this moment. The angels have been whispering to you, guiding you, fortifying you, because what is about to happen is intense, it is heavy, it is transformative. You may feel shock, you may feel anger, you may feel sadness, but know that every emotion you experience in the next hours is part of the cleansing, part of the healing, part of the liberation that God has promised. The one whose actions hurt you will finally be seen for what they truly are, and their mask will fall away. Listen carefully. The name you are about to hear is not just a name, it is a key, a sign, a signal that the divine plan is unfolding exactly as it should. God has timed this moment perfectly. Archangel Michael is standing by, sword in hand, with tears streaming down his face, urging you to open your eyes and your heart. The truth will arrive at your doorstep, or it may appear in a message, a letter, a call, or a vision that comes directly to you. Whatever form it takes, recognize it. Do not dismiss it. Do not question it. Do not delay. Open it quickly, because every second you wait, the weight of the unseen tension grows heavier. This person, the one whose betrayal wounded you deeply, may have appeared kind, may have seemed trustworthy, may have seemed loyal. But God has revealed their true nature. The signs were always there, subtle, hidden in plain sight, whispers of their heart's darkness hidden behind smiles and soft words. Perhaps you sensed it at times, perhaps a small voice inside warned you, but you dismissed it, hoping for the best, hoping for love, hoping for kindness. Now that hope is meeting reality. The truth is here, and it cannot be denied. Archangel Michael speaks, your reaction is important. Do not let anger consume you, do not let bitterness take root, do not allow despair to overtake your spirit. This is a moment of divine justice, not of human vengeance. The one who caused you harm will face their actions, but your task is to witness, to understand, to accept, and to rise above. The divine light is guiding you through this, and Michael himself stands as a shield, protecting your soul, protecting your mind, protecting your heart from any harm that may come with this revelation. Prepare yourself. Take a deep breath. Feel the presence of God around you, filling the space with love, with strength, with courage. You are not alone. Angels are surrounding you, ready to protect, ready to guide, ready to ensure that this moment brings you liberation and not more pain. The one who betrayed you is about to be exposed, and the name will arrive in a way that you cannot ignore. It may be sudden, it may be startling, it may shock you to the core, but it is necessary for your path forward. Archangel Michael says, this is urgent. The news is heartbreaking, yes, but it is also freeing. It will release you from the chains of deceit, from the weight of hidden pain, from the illusions that have clouded your judgment for too long. God's plan is perfect. What you are about to receive is part of that plan. Open it immediately. Do not hesitate. Do not wait. Do not let fear hold you back. The one who hurt you, the one who betrayed your trust, will finally be revealed. Their name is. At this point, in an actual personal reading or spiritual message, the name would be revealed. For the purposes of this narrative, it is left to the reader's unique situation. Once the name is revealed, do not despair. This is the moment for clarity, for action, for setting boundaries, for understanding. God does not reveal pain without purpose. He does not show betrayal without intention. This revelation is meant to empower you, to awaken you, to align you with your destiny, to ensure that no deceit or hidden malice continues to shape your life. Archangel Michael says, be vigilant. The presence of the one who betrayed you may have seemed harmless, may have seemed invisible, may have seemed distant, but the truth changes everything. Now you see clearly. Now you know. Now you can act with wisdom, with strength, with divine protection. God is guiding your steps. Trust Him completely. Open your heart fully to the divine light. Let go of any attachment to lies, any longing for illusions, any hope for false promises. This is the time to embrace truth, to embrace freedom, to embrace your spiritual strength. The heartbreak of this revelation is profound, yes, but it is necessary. It clears the path ahead, it removes obstacles, it illuminates the shadows, it allows you to move forward without deception, without hidden agendas, without false relationships clouding your journey. God is with you every step of the way. Archangel Michael is by your side, his tears of sorrow mingled with tears of triumph, for he knows that once you witness this truth, your life will be forever changed in alignment with God's plan. Do not resist. Do not hide. Do not delay. The name, the revelation, the truth is meant to be received fully and immediately. This is for your healing. This is for your freedom. This is for your peace. God sees your heart, your pain, your endurance. He sees the loyalty you have shown, the faith you have held, the prayers you have whispered in solitude. And now, He responds with the unveiling of truth, with the removal of masks, with the exposure of deceit. Open it quickly, and when you do, take a deep breath, feel the presence of the angels, feel the love of God, feel the protection of Michael. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one written in clarity, one illuminated by divine truth, one free from hidden malice, one strengthened by heavenly guidance. Archangel Michael says, "The one who hurt you will be confronted by God's justice." You will not need to seek revenge, you will not need to plot or plan, you will not need to lift a finger. The divine plan is already in motion. The revelation is the first step. The exposure of their name, their intentions, their hidden actions, is the next. And your part is to witness, to understand, to accept, to rise. God is with you. Michael is with you. Angels surround you. Your heart is protected. Your mind is guided. Your spirit is strengthened. And the one who hurt you will be seen for what they truly are. This is the moment of clarity, the moment of divine intervention, the moment that changes everything. Open it quickly, for the moment is now. The time for delay has passed. The heartbreak will transform into liberation. The pain will transform into wisdom. The betrayal will transform into empowerment. And your life, guided by God and protected by Michael, will continue on a path of light, truth, and divine fulfillment. Archangel Michael says, "Hear me now. Hear me with the deepest attention of your soul, because what I am about to reveal is not just urgent. It is critical, it is life-altering, and it will shake the very foundation of your trust, your peace, and the safety you have tried so hard to build around yourself. A heartbreaking news is coming to your home, something you have sensed in the quietest hours of your soul. Something your intuition has whispered to you in the stillness of the night. The one who hurt you, the one who betrayed you, the one whose presence you tolerated thinking it was loyalty, thinking it was love, is about to be revealed. The veil that has hidden their intentions, their lies, their manipulations, is about to be ripped away by divine hands, by the power of God, and I, Michael, have been commanded to lead you to this truth so that you may stand firm, unshaken, and prepared for the storm that is coming. Their name is, but you must open this message fully, completely, with the heart open, with the soul receptive, because if you do not, the truth will strike you unprepared, and the sorrow will cut deeper than you have ever imagined. Do not delay. Do not hesitate. The timing of this revelation is precise, orchestrated by God Himself. Every second you delay opening, every fraction of doubt, every moment of fear you allow to creep in, makes the unveiling more painful. God says, "Your patience and trust are your armor, your prayer and faith are your shield, and your willingness to face the truth is the sword that will cut through the lies that have been planted around you." This is not a minor disturbance, this is not a small deception being uncovered. What is coming is monumental, it is transformational, it is the exposure of deceit that has been masquerading as care, love, friendship, or even family. I see you now, your heart tightening with anticipation, your mind racing with questions, your spirit bracing for what must come. Do not fear what you are about to discover, because although it will hurt, because although it will break illusions you have held for years, it is necessary for your freedom, for your rise, for the divine destiny that God has prepared for you. The person who has caused you pain, whose actions have cut you deeply, whose betrayal has left marks on your spirit that you tried to hide, is standing on the threshold of exposure. Every word, every action, every hidden intention, every secret that has been kept from you is now being brought into the light. God's hand is upon it, and there is no way to hide, no way to escape, no way to deny the truth any longer. You may have asked why this pain, why this betrayal, why this deception has been allowed to persist for so long. God says, every moment of suffering, every tear you shed, every night you lay awake in confusion, has been preparation for this revelation. You were being tempered, strengthened, and readied. Your spirit has been armed with discernment, with courage, with the ability to withstand the shock that is about to come. Do not think for a single moment that you are unprepared, because God Himself has been preparing you for this hour. Your prayers, your silent pleas, your whispered cries have all been heard, and the divine answer is arriving in the form of this revelation. Now listen carefully. The one who hurt you, the one whose face you have seen, whose smile you have trusted, whose words have lulled you into believing safety, is about to be fully revealed. Their identity, their actions, their hidden agenda will no longer be concealed. God has decreed that the truth cannot be delayed. This is why I, Michael, have been sent urgently to deliver this message. Please open it quickly, because the longer you wait, the more difficult it will be to process the truth calmly. The unveiling will hit suddenly, like a storm, and only those who are ready, only those who are strong in faith, only those who trust in God without wavering, we will be able to stand without being swept away by despair. The signs have been present. You may have ignored them. You may have doubted your own intuition, but now there will be no room for doubt. The person who hurt you has tried to disguise their intentions, to hide their cruelty behind smiles, behind kindness, behind appearances that seem genuine. But God sees all, and God knows the hearts that lie, the hearts that deceive, the hearts that manipulate, and the punishment and revelation have been set in motion. The one who hurt you will not escape this time, because God's justice is precise, it is swift, and it is unyielding. You must open your heart to this message, open your mind to the truth, and open your eyes to the reality that has been hidden from you far too long. Your soul may tremble at first, your spirit may ache, your mind may try to resist the undeniable reality, but you are stronger than you realize. God has placed a resilience inside you that even the cruelest betrayal cannot break. Trust in this strength. Trust in your divine protection. Trust in the fact that the heartbreak is not the end, but the beginning of liberation, the beginning of clarity, the beginning of a life unburdened by the shadows of deceit. This revelation will change your home, your peace, your perception of safety. It may feel as though the foundation beneath you is shaking, as though everything you believed was solid is crumbling. But God says, stand firm, because this destruction of illusion is the creation of truth. Every lie removed, every betrayal exposed, every secret revealed, is a stepping stone to your freedom, to your elevation, to your rightful place in life that has been waiting for you, prepared by divine will. You must now prepare for the emotional intensity of what is coming. Take a deep breath, focus your mind, center your heart, and remember that you are not alone. I, Michael, am standing beside you, guarding you, shielding you from despair, ensuring that you have the clarity to process the truth without being overwhelmed. The one who hurt you may have thought that their actions would remain hidden, that you would never know that their treachery would be safe. But God's plan is different. Divine intervention cannot be stopped, cannot be delayed, cannot be avoided. What is about to happen has been written, has been decreed, has been set into motion from the highest heavens. Open this message fully, because within it lies the name of the one who has betrayed you, the truth of their intentions, the exact circumstances of their actions. You have waited long enough. Your patience has been rewarded with revelation. Your prayers have been answered with clarity. Your suffering is about to transform into knowledge and power. The one who hurt you cannot hide any longer. They may attempt to deny. They may attempt to manipulate. They may attempt to confuse. But the truth will shine brighter than any deception, stronger than any lie, and more powerful than any attempt to mislead you. God says, do not react in anger, do not seek revenge hastily, do not allow despair to cloud your judgment. Stand in truth, stand in faith, stand in the knowledge that what is coming is necessary for your liberation, your safety, your future. The heartbreak you feel will be temporary, the revelation will bring pain, but the aftermath will bring peace, empowerment, and the assurance that you are finally free from the shadows that have haunted you for too long. You are about to witness a turning point, a moment of divine exposure that will shift the trajectory of your life. The one who hurt you has underestimated the power of God, the power of justice, the power of truth. And now, in this precise moment, God's will is moving to reveal all, to ensure that deception is extinguished, and that clarity and righteousness prevail. Open this quickly. Open this fully. Your destiny, your peace, your protection, your liberation, hinge on your readiness to receive this truth. God says, God message, urgent message only for you. Archangel Michael says, listen carefully, this is an emergency that concerns your very life and soul. I urge you with the highest urgency. Open this message immediately, for the information you are about to receive has been hidden from you for far too long. There is a truth coming to your doorstep, a truth that will shake the very foundations of your heart. Michael is standing before you now, his wings spread wide, his voice echoing with both sorrow and authority. He is crying loudly, not in despair, but in warning, because the one who hurt you, the one you thought you could trust, is about to be revealed. The moment has come for God to expose what has been carefully concealed from your eyes. You must open this immediately. Time is of the essence, and every second you delay, the revelation becomes heavier, the heartbreak deeper. God says, "You have prayed faithfully, you have waited patiently, you have endured silently, and now your patience is about to bear fruit." But understand this, the revelation will come with pain, for God does not shield hearts from truth when it is time to awaken. You will see clearly who has caused the sorrow in your life, and God will illuminate their actions in a way that no human eye could have discerned alone. The one who betrayed your trust, the one who masked deceit with love and care, is about to stand exposed in the light of divine justice. Their name is about to appear before you, not as a mere word, but as a revelation of the intentions that were hidden in the shadows of your life. Archangel Michael commands you, do not avert your eyes. Do not hide from this truth. The heartbreak is necessary because it is a step toward your freedom, toward the unbinding of chains that have held your spirit captive. God says, this revelation has been orchestrated in heaven, and even though it may seem sudden, it is the culmination of divine timing. Every whispered lie, every silent betrayal, every hidden agenda that has surrounded you is now coming to light. The person you trusted most, the person whose presence brought you comfort, is the very one whose actions were intended to wound you deeply. And yet, God says, fear not. Though your heart will tremble, your soul will not be destroyed because you are held in the arms of divine protection. You may ask, why now? Why must this truth come in such a sudden and shocking way? God says, the timing is perfect. Everything that has been waiting in the shadows is being brought to light so that you may act with clarity, so that you may make choices without deception clouding your judgment. The heartbreak is a shield, a divine way to separate illusion from reality, friend from foe, loyalty from treachery. Archangel Michael says, stand firm, for the one who hurt you thought they could escape exposure. But God is all-seeing, and no act, no matter how secret, can evade the gaze of divine justice. God says, as you prepare to see this truth, ready yourself in spirit and heart. This is not a casual message, nor is it a gentle whisper. It is an urgent call, a celestial alarm, a warning issued by the highest authority in heaven. The person whose name is about to be revealed has caused disruption in your life, has planted seeds of doubt and pain, but their moment of concealment is over. Archangel Michael says, open your heart to the truth, even if it burns. Accept what God shows you, for through acceptance comes liberation. This person's name is not just a name, it is a key to understanding the pattern of deception that has affected you. And when you finally know, when the weight of revelation settles upon your chest, you will see with divine eyes how carefully the enemy plotted against your peace, and yet how powerfully God has preserved you. God says, you may feel anger, you may feel betrayal, you may feel tears rise uncontrollably as the truth emerges. Let them come, for they are a cleansing river, washing away illusions that have clouded your judgment for far too long. Do not resist the emotions, do not try to push away the pain. Archangel Michael says, confront the heartbreak head-on. Know that every tear shed in truth is a step closer to your liberation. The person whose name will appear has smiled in your face, has spoken words of love or loyalty, and behind that smile, they carried intentions that were contrary to your well-being. But God says, their deceit cannot harm you anymore, for the veil of ignorance is being lifted. Listen carefully, because this is crucial. God says, you are not alone in this. Every step of this revelation, every moment of heartbreak, every shock that will surge through your chest is accompanied by divine presence. Michael stands beside you, his hand upon your shoulder, his gaze unwavering. He whispers to you, this is not your fight alone. I am with you. I have always been with you. Fear nothing, for the enemy's plan is now null and void. The one who hurt you may have thought themselves clever, but they underestimated the power of God's timing and Michael's vigilance. God says, when the name is revealed, do not act out of anger, do not seek immediate revenge. Observe, witness, and understand. This is not the time for human retaliation. Archangel Michael says, record the truth in your heart, let it settle, and trust in God's ultimate justice. For every act of betrayal has a consequence, and every hidden agenda will meet the light. The one who hurt you has lived in the illusion that their actions are secret, but the truth has now arrived at your door, and nothing can conceal it further. You may ask, what should I do when I know the name? God says, do not confront blindly, do not act impulsively. Pray first, seek guidance, allow divine clarity to direct your steps. Michael commands you, hold your peace, and let God's wisdom guide your actions. This is a turning point, not just a moment of heartbreak. The revelation is a tool, a divine instrument to help you reshape your life, to cut loose the ties that have bound your spirit to pain and confusion. God says, do not fear what you will see. The revelation may shock you, it may make your heart ache, but it will also illuminate your path forward. You are being prepared for a transformation, a cleansing, a liberation that has been long awaited. The one whose name is coming will no longer hold power over your emotions, your decisions, or your future. Michael says, stand tall, breathe deeply, and know that the one who is with you is greater than all who have conspired against you. Archangel Michael cries loudly because of the deceit that has surrounded you. He cries in anger for the suffering imposed upon you, and he cries in sorrow for the betrayal that you endured unknowingly. But he also cries in hope, for he knows that through this revelation, your spirit will rise stronger, your faith will deepen, and your life will be protected by divine force more powerful than any human scheme. God says, accept this moment with courage, and let the truth pierce through the veil of illusion. God says, do not delay. Open this message, embrace the truth, for it is a gift trapped in heartbreak. It is the key to understanding, the doorway to freedom, the beginning of a new chapter in which you are no longer held hostage by deception. The one who hurt you, whose name will be revealed, cannot harm you further. Their power is broken by divine exposure, and their intentions are now visible in the light of heaven. Michael says, trust him, and trust God's timing, for the one who suffers the most from their own deceit is the deceiver themselves. Prepare yourself now. Sit in stillness, pray, and ask God to strengthen your heart. When the name comes, let the shock be tempered by the awareness that God has orchestrated everything for your ultimate good. Every hidden action, every whispered lie, every plan to bring you pain has now reached its end point. God says, take comfort in this, for nothing escapes His sight, nothing escapes His judgment, and nothing escapes His protection. Archangel Michael says, the time is now. Open this message, receive the name, witness the truth, cry if you must, feel if you must, and then rise with the strength that only comes from God. The one who hurt you may have smiled in your face, but the smile is now meaningless in the face of heavenly revelation. Their betrayal is now visible, their deceit exposed, their power over you removed. God says, you are safe, you are protected, you are loved beyond measure. Let the revelation serve not as a source of despair, but as a divine tool to strengthen, purify, and guide you. Archangel Michael stands ready to escort you through this moment, to carry you through the shock, to assure you that the one who harmed you can no longer influence your path. This is your moment of awakening, the moment in which truth triumphs over deception, in which divine justice asserts itself, and in which your heart is liberated. Do not hesitate. Open the message. Let the truth flow. Let Michael's presence calm you. Let God's protection enfold you. The one whose name you are about to learn is the one who tried to harm your spirit, your joy, your peace. And yet, God says, their attempts are futile. Michael declares, the heart of the righteous is guarded by God, and no act of betrayal can touch the divine sanctuary within. God says, open it now, open it fully, embrace the truth, and let your spirit soar free. This revelation is not the end, but the beginning of a life unburdened by deception, strengthened by divine presence, and illuminated by heavenly wisdom. You are safe, you are loved, you are guided. Archangel Michael says, the one who hurt you is exposed, their name is revealed, and the power they once held over you is gone forever. God says, now, in this very moment, open the message. Accept the heartbreak as part of the divine plan. Let the tears cleanse your soul. Let the truth empower your spirit. You are no longer blind to deceit. You are no longer vulnerable to hidden schemes. Your path forward is clear, your steps guided, your heart protected. Michael cries, not for you, but for the unveiling of truth, for the justice that has finally arrived, and for the liberation that is yours by divine decree. God says, today, I am speaking directly to you. You must hear me clearly. Archangel Michael is standing by your side, and his voice is urgent, powerful, shaking the very air around you. This is not a message for anyone else. This is for you and you alone. A heartbreaking revelation is approaching your home, and it will shake your very foundation. You will feel an intensity in your spirit that is hard to explain, but you must stand firm. God is with you. I repeat, God is with you. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will touch your soul. You are safe because I have my hand over you. But you must open your heart. You must listen. You must act immediately. Archangel Michael says, it is an emergency. I have been ordered by God to deliver this message to you now. Do not delay. The one who has caused you pain, the one who has hidden the truth, the one who has laughed while hurting your heart, is about to be revealed. Their identity will shock you. Their betrayal is deeper than you have imagined. Their actions have created ripples in your life that you may not have fully understood, but today the veil is lifting. Today the truth comes to light. Open it immediately. Do not wait. Open it now. You may feel fear rising in your chest. You may feel a tightening in your stomach, a trembling in your hands, a racing in your heart. That is normal. It is the Spirit preparing you for what is coming. You are about to witness a moment that God Himself has orchestrated. He has timed this revelation perfectly. He has ensured that you are ready, spiritually protected, shielded by divine light, enveloped by angels who will stand by you. You will not collapse. You will not falter. You are strong. You are resilient. You are guided by the Creator. God says, I have seen your patience. I have seen your endurance. I have seen the tears you have shed quietly, the nights you have spent praying,